That's the only really unfair death in the game. But it is for a storyline purpose, so I'm kind of okay with it. Now, the part where I'm not quite sure what in the hell I'm going to do. Obviously, they don't just leave the door open. You are stuck in here. You cannot warp out via this bonfire. You are stuck in. If you try and warp, this bonfire's cut off. You can't warp. So that's a big fuck you from the game developers. You are stuck in here, my friend. Now, can I level up while I'm here? Alright, now, as you might have guessed, this particular chap here has the key. I've never had to do this with Cass before, but I don't know how this is going to go. If he runs off, I'm screwed. Okay. Now this is going to be a crap storm. How the hell am I going to deal with this? I don't know. Let's wing it and let's find out. Actually, before I do that, if it is going to be a crap storm, I might as well call down the full force of the crap storm while I'm here. We're going to be pretty again. We all like to be pretty. Tell me I'm pretty. Kindle, because I'd like to have the full. This is one of the bonfires I highly recommend you kindle. If you have the right of kindling, I recommend you fully kindle this thing, so you don't have that totally hopeless feeling. Now, as soon as you go out here, you ever played Metal Gear? Well, the alarm's just been set. Alarm's just been rung, rather. And they released the Kraken. And no, I don't approve of that joke, but I couldn't hold myself back. Those look like some kind of Cthulhian creatures to me. So it fit the joke. Now, as soon as you get out of here, run like hell up to here. I don't care if it doesn't conform to your honor standards. You don't want to be on these stairs in the next 5 minutes, because you got company coming up in the form of all that crap. All those Picasso, I don't know how you pronounce that. They're all coming up here. That's all you need to know. Not that. Oh dear. Yes. And no, this doesn't just open. You gotta find the key. Now, those two are gone. The Piacasa, or as I'm going to call them, Cthulhians, if you stayed on their stairs, they would be bum rushing the stairs right now. But because I ran, they didn't. Okay, now, that alarm will stay on until you turn it off. Regardless if you sit at the bonfire, twiddle your thumbs, do whatever you want with your thumbs, they're gonna... I hope these things aren't resistant to magic because they have a one-hit kill on me. Okay, I can one-shot them from afar. Boy, this makes a good farming area for humanity. You don't want to be grabbed by them, as you might well imagine, unless you're into that stuff with tentacles and things. You don't want to be grabbed by them. Veronica is not interested in those things, so she doesn't want to be grabbed by them. Pretty common sense stuff. You don't be grabbed by the giant squid-like creatures. It doesn't feel good. They don't want to give you warm, fuzzy hugs. They want to give you wet, slimy penetration. I couldn't think of a better word for that. Yes, I realize how bad that sounded. If you're watching this, you're probably already old enough to laugh at the joke anyway, so it doesn't really matter. If you're not, you probably shouldn't be watching this in the first place. Now, why I said this would be a good farming place. These drop humanity, and they're not bad soul-wise. And there's a ton of them. So, you know, get some humanity. I think they put this here so you're not just stuck here without humanity to kindle the bonfire. I love a go. Fuck. Bag it up. Back it up. I don't want you. Alright then. I'll pick that up in a moment. I'm not taking the bait. Take the bait now, though. Would you stop moving so erratically? That's your strategy? Now, there is a reason to come in here. Make sure not to use any AoE killing these just to be on the safe side, because if you can see to the right there's Big Hat Logan behind that door. And you don't really want to accidentally kill Big Hat Logan, and what the hell? It's like his health didn't move the first time, but after that it did. Or they just have a frick ton of health. They drop miracles. Good if you are in the Princess Covenant? I forget what it's called exactly.
Hello again. What a chance meeting this is. Alas, I'm in prison once again. I don't suppose you could stage me a getaway. The archives. Such a storehouse of knowledge. So close, but just out of reach. The thought offends me so I could simply die. As a student of the arts, you understand me?
Yep. I'll get on getting you out of here in just a moment.
Hello again.
Now, so we all don't waste our time. I remembered where to go now. Yes, you can go into a bunch of those cells right up there. That is not where you're supposed to go. Where you're supposed to go is up here, by this little crappy ladder that probably none of us saw. You wouldn't believe me how long it took me to find this darn ladder my first time through the game. Probably around 20 minutes, as sad as that is. Oh, crap. Okay, now. Boy, howdy, I love a 3v1. Now I'll be back when I'm there again. Okay, I'm back here, and no, you do not have to fight those. If you aggro them, though, you have to fight them. Now let's try to not have that happen again. Of course, that's much easier said than done, considering she's lobbing lightning at you while they try and smack you in the face. But let's do our best, shall we? Boy, I love when a good backstabbing attempt goes awry. Alright, again. Back in a moment. Alright, we're back again. And thankfully, it's not a very hard trip back. It's just very long. Very barren. I'm going to try something this time. I didn't do it last time because I thought maybe these wouldn't follow me up the ladder. I don't know if they do or not. We're going to see, though. Okay, they do. I feel like a complete moron. Well, that would have made this a bit easier now, wouldn't it? Maybe not. Okay, maybe so. Okay, now I don't want to fight the both of you at the same time. But you stop swinging? You a free swinger? Jeez. Some people. Are you blind? You know what? No. I don't feel any empathy for you people. You're not even people anymore. You're monsters. Screw the lot of you. When a man dies that often, you start losing empathy. Okay, now that does not open that door. I remember this explicitly. It does not open that door. That opens the big ass door way up there. But before we go, I'm turning this off. Never mind, I thought I had the shrug gesture up. Not. Now, you know what? I don't have the shrug gesture. Anyway, I'm going to turn this off. Proceeds to turn the alarm on. Well, this... Are you all going to go back? Oh, don't tell me. Okay, sometimes they'll all just huddle. Like, right down there. Well, if what just happened, if what just happened is what I think happened, I'm in for a very awful surprise down here. Okay, no. We're good. Please don't shoot them as I'm running by them. Please. Thank you. Now that I just alerted the whole level just on a whim there, because that's how I roll at times, let's do some... I'm going to get hit as soon as I open this, but so are you. Now that I think about it, that was not that good of a trade. Those things can kill me in one hit. Oh well, worked out for the best. The extra key is still not the key you want to free Logan down. I think that's just for a thing up here, actually, a door up here. I'm not sure which. It might be this one for all I know. I'm not quite sure. Oh gee, thanks. Thanks for that. Oh. Boy, I quite like great combustion. I really do. Now, I'm not sure what the point of coming down here is. I guess so you don't have to open this door later. But just as a precaution, you want to reshut these doors after you're done with them. If you do not shut these doors after you're done with them, and you have to pass by them again, they can come right out and hit you in the face as you're walking by. So, it's more along the lines of that whole be kind, rewind thing. You know, think ahead. Apparently that's what the extra key's used for. Used to get one item. What is this item? That's soul. Not bad. I figure, if I've walked past these things 4 times, or 3-4 times now, I may as well see what's in them. Okay. Anything in here, or I just waste my time? I just wasted my time and a great combustion. I didn't want you to close it while you're in there. Loony. Close it while you're out here. Oh yes, I forgot to mention. If you're running back, if you died like I did, when there's 2 snakes running past you, they will run right by you and go up that ladder. I prefer not to let them go up that ladder, because if they go up that ladder, you gotta go up there and face 2 of them while they have the initiative. And that's just not good. Now, I'm going to chance it here and just go with my 1 great combustion so everything doesn't respawn on top of me. You don't have to do this, you can go if you want, but I don't recommend it. Look at me recommending things after how many times I've died this recording session. Take what I say with, you know, integrate it in what you want. Don't listen to everything I say on a mage. But, you know, I generally know what I'm talking about. I just don't do that well with low vitality builds. But it's fun doing low vitality builds, man. You gotta do everything perfect or you're gonna die. Helps you get better, really does. Boy, that lock-on nearly got me killed. Now this is a very dangerous thing, more so than it looks. It's not as bad now that I have homing soul mass, but on a melee character, this part sucks. Really, really badly. Because you think, all rush down. Boom, and you're back. Yeah. Not always good to go rush down. I know how it is. I love rushing down. I just don't do that often in Souls. Oh, fudgeums. You hear all that crap storm I just stirred up in there? Yeah, so do I. Okay, well, I stirred it up. I gotta deal with it. Do not. Oh, you just are the worst kind of person. Why do you do this to me? Don't you teleport. I was gonna say, don't you teleport in front of me now. You're behind me, aren't you? No? No, you're in front of me. You jackass. You jackass. I'm getting fired at from every frickin' direction. Okay. Back when I'm there. Shouldn't take that long.